Hell yeah, brother. Did he just do a burnout? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We have some fun things planned for today. We're going to be going to Dream Ride. Now, if you don't know what Dream Ride is, think of it as like the after party for Monterey Car Week. I haven't been able to go these past couple of years. Hopefully I get to go next year. But essentially, some of the cars that go to Monterey Car Week go to Dream Ride. But first things first, we have to get gas and wait for Sam. The famous Bimmer Sam should be on his way here any minute now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bimmer Sam. Man, oh man, it is stacked here. We just got to Wide World Ferrari and there are like, see, 1, 2, there are 5 4 5 8 Speciales outside. Got this one over here, stripeless. How often do you see a stripeless Speciale? There's a blue one, 2 more red ones over there, and a yellow one. It is crazy. I mean, it doesn't stop there with the crazy cars. There's a SF90XX over there. There's a yellow Enzo upstairs inside. Hopefully, we're hoping that we get to look at it. I mean, the past couple times we've came, our salesperson that we like to use has been tied up. So yeah, we're gonna keep walking around and just look at everything. This is crazy. Then aside from the many 458 Speciales, we have an Aventador S. I really don't see these that much, and if I do, they're modified. I'd like to point out that it's got silver wheels, as God intended. I mean, black wheels. I'm not even gonna go on that rant, because I feel like I do every video. Yellow on silver Aventador S, and then we have a very nice spec, or it could have been a top spec, SF90, because it has those weird two-tone wheels I don't like. Remember, people, silver wheels. Silver wheels on everything. I mean, look at this. So we got the Ferrari truck over there. It's got silver wheels, and it looks better than it would have if it had black wheels. All right, so here we are. 3 Speciales lined up in a row. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know what kind of red this is. Kind of looks like resale. Maybe it's just the way the sun's hitting off of it. You have a red one, then you have the twin to that, essentially. I mean, there are some differences. That one has a black with red interior. That one's tan. This one has yellow calipers. That one has red. But then we move on from this red one and go to this yellow one. Yellow with black stripes. As you can see, the stripes are a little bit different on this one. This is a really good spec. I'm starting to think it's like Speciale Day or something. Like I said, 5 Speciales. And then we'll go over there because there's a Pista. And then after we're done with that, we're going to go inside and take a look at that SF90XX over there. Oh boy, there she is. The yellow Enzo. Hopefully we get to go inside and take a look at that. Look at the spec on this Pista. I've never seen something like this before. In terms of like, I don't think I've ever seen one with gold wheels. I mean, I could have. I've seen so many of these. I do like the blue stripe with the yellow accent. This is definitely a good spec. I'd say this is a top spec. So here we are inside. Got to use my inside voice because it's really quiet. But here's the SF90XX. I'm not too sure what color this is. I don't think I've ever seen a color like this on any Ferrari. Kind of has like a Gulf blue kind of tone to it, but then again, it's a little bit dark. You got the orange accents, orange steering wheel, orange seat inserts. I really like this spec. It's like a top spec. Because most of the ones I've seen are red or gray. Someone actually did something fun with one of these. Here it is, the Enzo finished in Giallo Modena. There's like, I think 11 of these in the US in yellow. I know there's definitely fewer than 30, but it was just very cool to see this. I think I've only seen 2 in yellow. Now, the reason why I'm doing the voiceover is because it was very loud in there and you couldn't hear me on the mic. Anyway, that was the yellow Enzo. So we have Speciale number 6 and Rosso Maranello. Then over here, we have a F40, then we have a SP America, then we have an F50, and then we have a 458 Speciale, number 7 for today. Wide World Ferrari never disappoints. And final for this room, we have a Speedster, so we're gonna go into the next one over here. So here's Speciale number 9, or sorry, That's Speciale number 8. Speciale number 9 over there. Could see 10 today. There's a Scuderia up there. And then here's a Super America. There's another one in there. I called it an SP America. It's not. It's a Super America. We have a GTO. It's crazy. And a CS. Like I said, the Scuderia over there. Stacked lineup in here. Pista. Insane. So there you have it, a look inside Wide World Ferrari. I just want to give a big thanks to Luca. I'll put his I think it's Luca Exotics. Always takes care of us. The nicest salesperson we've ever dealt with. He treats us like we're friends. We're pretty much friends at this point. Thanks again, Luca. And I can't wait to visit you guys again. It's always a pleasure. Now, next thing we have to do is we're going to go to Greenwich. We're going to hop in the Leap Wagon, go pick up Marshall, Mr. Newt Motorsport, go check out the dealers, and have a really fantastic rest of the day. We've arrived in Greenwich, and not filming that Cybertruck. We got a blue Cephas STO, probably going to go to Lamborghini. We just picked up Mr. Newt Motorsport back there, and we're going to go do some spotting.
Hey guys.
And yeah, so there's a Sion at Lamborghini Greenwich. There's a new 3RS we haven't seen yet at Porsche we're going to check out, and there's a new 812 Comp. So some cool stuff, and there's probably some other stuff I haven't mentioned, but we're going to go to have a look around. At Miller, normally we start up at McLaren and Ferrari and make our way down, but I wanted to do some laps to kind of see what was around. Got the Sion over there, Aston Martin to my right, but we saw some stuff that caught our eye. The Zonda R is, sorry, Wyra R is outside, the one that's going to Dream Ride. Just look at this. It's nice to kind of see this before it goes to Dream Ride, to kind of get some clips before the whole mob circles it. If I'm correctly, I think this used to be Why Not's car. I've seen it before, haven't gotten it on video. There's the Wyra. Over here, there is a Apollo. That went to Dream Ride a couple years ago. Unfortunately, they're not bringing it out. I think it's because it has a recall. Something with the gas tank. Something in front of me that is really crazy. I did not expect to see this. Sam, what is this, Hellbug? Look at this. I'm gonna come over here. Oh my good Lord. I've been waiting to see a Chiron like this for a while, man. This is insane. It's even crazier in person. Oh man, this was a nice welcome surprise. I don't really know much information on it. I think it's Hellbug. I could be wrong. I know that there's a husband and wife. I'm pretty sure this is the wife's car. The husband's car is another Chiron. But that's about as much as I know about that. So moving on from this, we go over to the Zagato. I wonder if this car is ever going to sell. Maybe it is sold and they're just keeping it here, but this car's been here for a while. Oh, such a good looking car, I must say. Nice orange color, gorgeous. Now, one thing I didn't mention before about this Wyra R, I think the reason why the cones are there is because they're like wheel chocks. It's gonna kind of suck for getting clips of it, but at least it's outside. We'll get another chance at Dream Ride when it goes. Pushing the Wyra inside. Hell yeah, brother. Mush. Where's it going? No one knows. And going inside. Wonder how heavy that car is. Probably like under 3,000 pounds or something. Potentially. Oh man, they're not bringing it to Dream Ride, but they are putting it inside so I can get some clips of it again. As soon as they saw us try to go in, they swiftly shut the doors, but you know, it's fine. We'll get to see it again sometime soon. But now we're gonna go on our way to Lamborghini. We got the Sion inside. Funny thing about the Sion, the full name of that car is the Sion FKP 37 for Ferdinand Caro Pieck. So, interesting name. So the official production numbers for this car, there were 19 Roadsters, 63 Coupes for 1963 for when Lamborghini was founded. Just look, I think this is the second ever Chiron I've seen. They're just such a rare car. It's crazy. It's definitely the first roadster I've seen. Just wrap things up in Lamborghini. As you can see, there's nothing really back here notable, but something I didn't mention earlier in the video, on the way here, when we were leaving Wide World getting onto the highway, there was this guy in like this Nissan Rogue or something, wouldn't let me in, then brake checked me. I pulled up next to him, or just tried to pass him, and he looks out his window and then his hat flies off. I mean, is that karma or what? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it on video because I couldn't get my phone fast enough, but there you go. Something funny that happened today. Now we're inside Ferrari and we have pretty sure this is a recreation GTO. I'm not 100% sure. And then over here we have a new 812 comp for me, new to me. It's black, it's got red accents. It's cool. Never seen a spec like this before. But yeah, matte black comp. So we have a 3RS and a Touring, both in either, this one could, I don't know, it's either Gulf Blue or Messian. Gulf Blue and Messian. Oh, you know what, I think that's Gulf Blue. That's Gulf Blue?
That's Gulf Blue, that's Messian.
That's Messian. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, so this is Gulf Blue, that's Messian. You can kind of see it a little bit better on camera, but side to side it's a little bit hard. Yeah, Mr. Newt Motorsport getting the shots. All the shots. 3RS. Wing out. Touring, no wing out. No wing, no wing. Gotta have the wing out. Dude, check it. You got the Gulf Blue and orange pillows to match the Gulf Blue 3RS, dude. It's now time to go down Greenwich Ave. Probably the most chaotic street I normally go on, because people, I mean, you've seen it in my videos. People just sit in the middle like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm gonna sit in the middle, cause a bunch of traffic, la-di-da-di-da. I'm an idiot, I live in Greenwich. So this is normally a highlight. We get to go down here, have a little bit of high blood pressure, and scream at people. So even if we don't see any cars, it's always fun. Get to lay on my horn a lot. Wow, look at that. No idiots on the Ave today. Like, it's just clear. This is a first. So far, I don't really see any interesting cars. We're about a third of the way down. So, I don't know. Where are all the cars? Hello, cars. Where are you? Cool cars. There's a Santa Fe. That's not a cool car. Come on. Look at this dude. Oh my good lord. It's like 5 area codes long. Yep, they don't make them like they used to. Back in my day, it took you 2 years to get to your trunk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. I mean, we're at the Del Mar, and in the parking lot, we have a couple things. We have a Carrera GT. There's a Gunther Works Speedster. There's a Roof CTR something, F40. Oh, good lord. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh man, look at that. The 275, the color on this, holy crap, dude. Good lord. What is going on here, you know? I'm not really gonna complain because this is crazy. What a welcome surprise right before we leave Greenwich. So we'll just do a little bit of a detailed overview. So last time I saw this F40 was at Caffeine and Carburetors, and that was the one where it rained. And the forecast said it wasn't gonna rain, but it rained anyway. But that was cool, seeing this in the rain, getting all wet. Next to that, we have the new roof with a plate mount that is a little bit disconnected. I forget what this is called. I'll put it on screen. I'll do some research later. I've been dying to see one of these, and lo and behold, we randomly get to see one today here at the Del Mar. These cars have to be going to Dream Ride. And I guess, yep, that sticker proves it. They're going to Dream Ride. So we have the roof. Then we have the Gunther Works. I think this is the first one that was in Greenwich. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone probably will in the comments. Been trying to see this one for a while. It's been eluding me. And we finally get to see it today. I don't know what purple that is, but it's like a pinkish purple, carbon stripe down the middle. You got the pinkish purple interior, wide body fenders in the back. Just a gorgeous car, massive hips. And then behind the Gunther Works, we have an SF90XX. SF90XX number 2 for today. I honestly like the blue one better that we saw because it's more of a polarizing spec. I mean, this does have the same orange accents that the blue one did. But this one's black. It's got the carbon wheels, orange accents like I just mentioned, carbon everywhere, insane. And then moving back from here, we see the STO that we saw earlier in, I don't remember what kind of blue that was. Then if we move on from the STO, we go over to this Pista over here. Not the resale red, but it's a nice dark red nonetheless. Blue stripe, white outline. This kind of matches that 458 Speciale that we saw today. The one of many 458 Speciales we saw today. But still, a Pista's a Pista. I love the way these things look. And then moving on from these cars, we go over here to the Carrera GT. I think this is seal gray, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely not the standard silver that all of these are. Brown interior, as it should be. Just crazy. You don't really see Carrera GTs that much anymore at all. Further down the lineup, we have this 911. I forget. I think this is a turbo. Could be a turbo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then we got the Touring 991.2 because you can tell of the more aggressive front end. We have another 911, 911, 296, and probably top 3 favorite cars here. The 275 in like that pinkish red color. It's insane. All right, done at Lascaux. Next stop is Cultivated, and then after that, we're gonna go get some lunch because we are hungry. We have arrived at Cultivated, and inside there are some pretty cool cars. Let's go have a look. All right, so we are inside Cultivated. Man, let me tell you, it never gets old seeing the 962 Chupon. This thing is gorgeous. Now, if you've ever played Horizon 5, you might notice that this is the car in the game because there's only one that looks like this. There's multiple Chupons, but each one is different in their own right. Moving on from that car, we have a, looks like a 964 Safari. I don't really know that much about this car other than the fact that it looks really cool. It's kind of similar to the one that I drove. I drove a blue one through New York City. Insane. But yeah, just look at all the details on this. I'm pretty sure this is an original car, if I'm not mistaken. And over here we have the Veyron from last time. Love this spec. I mentioned before I saw this car in Florida and it had these awful wheels. Thankfully, different ones are on it. And then behind that we have a Speciale, number 10 for today, or it could be number 11. I've lost track at this point. Beautiful blue color. I love off-color Ferraris. Then we have Gunther Works number 2 in a blue color. Again, I haven't seen this car before. Just gorgeous blue. The wheels are a bit different than the other one. You have the orange calipers, the carbon stripe, orange interior. This is just insane. And it's from Prestige. I think they're one of the only ones that do Gunther Works stuff in the US other than HK Motor Cars, or at least on the East Coast. I could be wrong. And then these two cars, we have Hoovie's 599 that he sold. Manual swapped. Gorgeous spec, dark red, tan interior. And then we have this Veyron. Now you might notice that something is blurred out over here. This is a car that Matt didn't want to show the world yet. He should announce it in a couple months, but I'm not able to show that for now. But anyway, that is curated, and we're gonna move on to Dream Ride. That we got an Aventador S. Anyway, getting a bit distracted. We are here at Dream Ride, waiting to go over there. It is crazy packed this year for a Saturday. I haven't seen it like this. Normally it's like this packed on a Sunday, but a Saturday, it's pretty crazy. We're gonna go take a look around and see what there is. Look at that, there's a whole lot of people over there. You can see the Wyra. I mean, I don't wanna be one of those people that's like, oh, well, social media ruined this event. It's fine. I mean, people show up. That's why we get to events early, and we normally show up a little bit late on Saturdays just so we can see the rally going, you know? So we'll see the rally leave, and we'll still do a walk around. Plus we got tomorrow too. Look at this, we have Benny Caiola's Huayra. You guys saw this in my previous video for Miller Legends. Just sitting here on the truck, and then there's something back there I'm gonna take a look at. I don't know, but yeah, this is Benny Caiola's Huayra, his old Huayra. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I've seen this car a bajillion times, so it's hard to be really excited about it, but you know, the Huayra. We got not one, but two monster trucks. We got the monster truck van. Hell yeah, brother. We got whatever these things are. What are these? It says +4. What is this, a Morgan? It's got a BMW shift knob. Interesting. I guess these are Morgans. I'm not really sure. Then we got a bunch of other stuff over here. Two Pagani Huayras, LaFerrari, 599XX. We got a SP3, another LaFerrari. It's a lot of stuff to cover. A Huayra Roadster, blue carbon on black carbon, tan interior. I think this one goes here every year. Good spec, silver wheels. And then we got a blue Huayra coupe. It could have been a good spec if it didn't have black wheels. We have a La Faperta, black with red accents, very nice. So apparently this year is supposed to be like a really big year because it's the 25th anniversary for Dream Ride. I mean, we'll see. I mean, so far there's some new cars for me, like this SP3. I haven't seen that one yet. All the cars over there show up every year. This SP1 shows up. I forget who owns these, but I think he's the one that founded Dream Ride. We got his green 812 Comp Aperta Pista Roma 296. There's a 12-cylinder over there in a very interesting color. We're gonna have to go over there soon because they're getting ready for the rally. All right, it is now 20 minutes until the rally starts. We found a nice spot alongside the road, and we'll see all the stuff come through here. I went through like hell and back to get here, dude. Like there was like a white horse fence down there. It was a real pain to try and find a way around. I had to squeeze through it, but we made it happen, and we're gonna wait for the supercars and hypercars to roll through. The start of the rally, got all the police hog crankers. Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah. Got the crankers. Yo, we got the 6x6. Dude. Did he just do a burnout? Dude, swing it! Swing it! Rev it! Aw. Oh. Yo. What is this? That was the lamest rev ever. Oh baby. Tuatara. That thing blew up the other day.
Yo, SSC Tuatara blows up, bro. Yo, this car would not start. This car would not start for 2 hours. They started and all the smoke, bro. Yeah, SSC blows up.
So that's the end of the rally for me. We're gonna go inside again and check out some more of the cars. We're here at this section, the Miller Motor Cars section, looking at the Aston Martin Valkyrie, the Valhalla. Behind me, we got a 300 plus rolling in. We have a Zonda rolling in, and then a Huayra over there that we got to go take a look at. Insane DK Engineering Zonda C12S, the second C12S I've seen. Blue, like what is it with Paganis and being blue? I'm pretty sure most of the Paganis that are going to be here are all going to be, you guessed it, blue. Or at least it has the good silver wheels and it hasn't been turned into like a Gotti Evo or something like that. I mean, that blue Wyra over there was the one that we saw over there. But yeah, cool. DK Engineering Zonda C12 and then blue carbon Wyra. All right, apparently he's gonna do a backflip. Do the backflip. Backflip in front of the Paganis. Come on. Do the backflip. Backflip.
Let's do this. Wow.
And he sticks it. And he sticks it. You know what? I was wrong. This is a different Wyra. That's blue carbon. Oh, good Lord. See, they're all the same. I couldn't even tell. The one that was over there had a stripe down the middle. Man, they just all blend in together when you do the same color. I don't have a problem with blue, but when however many Wyras they make are blue, that's when it gets really, really annoying for me. Because then it's hard to differentiate. Like with F50s, all of them are red. And you gotta, or sorry, not all of them are red, most of them are red. F40s are all red, and it's really hard to differentiate with that. But anyway, we're gonna go look around. We got the 300 Plus and the EB110. Supposedly this one's owned by Chris Czinger. That's obviously Chris Czinger's, as you guys know. And this is the one from Miller Legends. Same thing with that one. But if we get a closer look, you can see exposed carbon. Showed you guys that one already. And this one. I don't really see anything else over here that catches my eye. I mean, we got a Spectre. There's a Pista over there. But there's some more interesting cars over there that we got to go check out. So we make our way over here. We have all of HK Motor Cars vehicles. The SCG something alphabet soup. I don't remember. Remember the first time I saw this was at Daytona for the Corsa Clienti events and the FXX races. I don't know if it had these wheels. Maybe it did. I don't remember. And you have a Resto Mod 914, and then there's a Chimera Evo over here. Pretty sure, yeah, that's a pretty, yep, Evo. Says it right there. Never seen this one. It's a nice blue color, tan interior. One of my favorite Resto mods, I would say, because everyone's doing Resto mods. Ever since Czinger did Resto mods, that just seems to be what's coming out now. Ira on the move, and then the, I don't remember what that is, another Resto mod. They're everywhere. Looks cool, but just too many of them. What's going on with this thing? I don't know. Was it like a fighter jet type of thing? But behind me, we got one of the Chiron Extremes. Yeah. And then over here, look at that. Another Speciale. Speciale number 12 for today, or 13. I've lost count. They're everywhere. Everywhere today. Insane. We made it over to the Czinger tent. This is where they're going to put the other one. God forbid they don't have it behind ropes. I don't understand. Like, I mean, you didn't have it behind ropes during Car Week, but I guess us peasants that couldn't afford to go to Car Week or weren't able to go to Car Week can't see it behind ropes. But yeah, the 3D printed car, the Czinger, I think is how it's pronounced. Here it is. Most of the components are 3D printed. It's got like cockpit seating. Very interesting car. Then we move over from this to the Regera. No, this isn't the one that did the burnout. It's still on the rally. We'll go look at it. I'm so annoyed that I missed that, but I haven't seen this. This is almost like the, there's a blue Jesko running around. It has that same gold finish around there. But yeah, pretty cool. We are going to continue walking around. Here it is, the big boy, the Celestique, the $300,000 plus Cadillac that no one's gonna buy in this pea yellow color. I don't know who decided to put it in that, but anyway, here it is, the boat. We got some of the cars from the rally rolling back in. I want to catch that Jesko. We'll come in sometime over there. Yeah, I think on second thought, we're gonna wait for the Jesko and stuff to come over to this tent before we make our way around. There it is, the other Czinger. Gotta try and get clips of this thing before they shove it in the corral. Or, oh, they're gonna park it there? Sweet. Interesting. Silver blue interior, no spoiler. I think this is one of their newer models. That was one of their older ones. I'll have to do some more research. Don't really know much about these, but I know they look really cool. Revving it a little bit. Interesting. This thing is called the VMAX. I overheard them saying that these wheels were made specifically for the Quail. Kind of like the way they look. So I don't know if the VMAX was just a one-off or what, but very nice car. Nice looking, I like it. We got more cars rolling in, more Arturas and 750Ss, stuff I don't care about. Where's the Jesko? Where'd it go? Come out, Jesko. Let's go take a look at that $500,000 badge that you bedazzled. So mine's SP1 and all the other stuff. People are starting to slowly gather, but kind of move. So for the longest time, I thought this was black, but it's actually a dark blue. I don't know how you can see. Found out last year it's actually a dark blue. So it's blue with red accents, and it has the lipstick on the front, which I jokingly talk about. It's the one with the lipstick. I don't know if that's what I would do, but anyway, not my car. Some more cars rolling in. Yeah. Continuing on, we have a Bugatti Chiron in this like green color. It's like an interesting green. Or like a seafoam? No. Don't know. These things are starting to get kind of common for me. I see them at all the Ferrari dealers. Anyway, I digress. STO over here, but not just any STO, a 60th. I think they only made 60 of these. It's one of the rarest Huracan editions, special editions. And making our way over here, there is a John Tamarian, an orange one. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna start making our way over towards the Jesko. It just showed up, and the Regera, and there's some other stuff. Let's go take a look. We have it, the Regera that did the burnout. Look at that burnout residue. This one's kind of more of a boring spec compared to that one, but the one I'm really interested in is this Regera. Blue carbon, gold accents, and the $500,000 gold badge with diamonds. Insane. All the way from Europe, right-hand drive. This was just at Car Week. I'm so glad I was able to see this, because honestly, I don't know if it was going to be at Car Week next year, because one of my plans is I want to go to Car Week. There's a lot of stuff I have planned next year, something big coming up. We got to kind of make sure that that stuff happens. I don't want to say anything just yet until it's final, but when it happens, trust me, you guys will know. Now we have a Utopia to find in a little cream color somewhere over there. We'll find it eventually. All right, found it. Here we go. The Utopia, the cream colored one with different wheels on one side and then the other. And then we got the Wyra Roadster, the Yellow Bird, Big Bird, whatever it's called. Blue accents. Sweet. Very quiet. Here is the Eccentrica SC-V12, the Resto Mod Diablo. I like the way this thing looks. It's definitely more interesting than that purple one that showed up. I'm gonna do one final lap before we head out for today. Don't worry, there's gonna be another video covering tomorrow's stuff. So right here we have the Per Sport Extreme, the twin to the Super Sport. That was over there. This one's red, the other one's blue. Other one's like more of a blue carbon with blue accents. This is just like black carbon with red. Very interesting nonetheless. We're gonna walk over here to go see some more cars. Have the Touring Superleggera. That's what this thing's called. Resto Mod, cool. Nothing else you can really say about that. All right, so we are at the final stop for tonight. We are at the Delamar in Hartford. And this is where a lot of the supercar owners that bring their stuff to Dream Ride stay. So might see some stuff we already saw at Dream Ride, but I do think it's a very cool setting. The Chiron Super Sport Extreme over there. The Wyra that we saw earlier. There's a Golf over there making a lot of noise. And then we have the Jesko Absolute over there. Nothing new so far, but it's definitely pretty cool to see this. Makes me feel like I'm at Car Week, because honestly, this is kind of the Monterey Car Week after party, or poverty Monterey Car Week, to be completely honest. But hey, I'm not complaining. You got the Paganis, got the Koenigsegg, Bugatti over there. It's pretty cool. We're probably going to come here tomorrow morning and see what's still here. All right, so that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you guys never miss another video. Because trust me, you won't want to. Lots of crazy stuff coming in the future, and I'll see you guys on the next one.